Hey, peace. Good morning. I know it's been a while. For one reason is that I was fasting and my last fast was very successful, which was over a month ago. And I did a little short 24, 36-hour fasting, but it occurred to me that now I had to go to the next level. And the reason why is because I'm not just fasting. Look at that frame right there. It's pretty decent. It's pretty dope. See that how clean that is right there? I'm just now seeing that. And these are signs that I actually look for. Like here, the frame of the face. I look for stuff like that. Um, and I get that while fasting, but then I said, yo, I mean, okay, so I'm fasting. Oh, so I'm going past a bunch of important things. So I said, all right, I'm doing 24, 36-hour fast, but I'm not feeling good about myself in certain things. I'm not feeling good, right? And that is a very important sign, even when fasting. Like, so now, when once you start fasting a lot, it's no longer considered fasting because it becomes a part of you and it becomes a way of life and it becomes something that you just do naturally, secondhand, and you become fasting. You become what you do. You become what you think. You become what you say. You become all of those things. So fasting is something I really want to master, and I pray on it extremely a lot. I pray on mastering fasting intensely all the time. And I'm sharing that with you because that's how intense and that's how much I believe in it. But as we read stories, people who lived to be so long, who live to be so old, excuse me. And then it's like, what's the problem? And then, right? And then we hear about food, and then we hear about blood, and we hear about energy, then we hear about the way you think, then we hear about organ health, we hear about exercise. Is so much. It really is so much. So one thing, so I did a quantum bioscan, electromagnetic bioscan over a month ago. And one of the things it pointed out was that my lungs was about to collapse. It was in the red zone. And I said, I was like, all right, come on. We know what we did in the past. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my gosh, it shouldn't be like that. So no one is exempt from disease. No one. Unless your body, unless you're just like, your body's immune system is just fucked. Excuse my language. So then I kept getting a chest tightness all the time in my left side. And it's scary, but then we go day by day trying to figure out what it is. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do some wet cupping. And I heard wet cupping is illegal in New York City. So I did my own research. I ordered my surgical knives and I ordered my own cupping set and I did cupping to myself last night from this video. Like you can see like the cuts and everything like that. See? And so as I did the cupping, as I did the slices, it was pretty fun. I was like, oh, the blood started to come out. And I put the cupping up there, the cups up there. And then to see the blood come out, then I automatically felt like the stress in my face, my throat, my upper shoulders, my chest felt so good. I felt so light. I didn't feel, I felt lightheaded, but I felt light. It was a good light. And I just kept the cups on for about 12 to 15 minutes. And my life just automatically became better just that quick. Right after I took the cups off, I felt good. All of my joints just like loosened up. The pain was going from my knees. When I did my prayer, my rakas, my knees loosened up. There was like, I was like, oh wow. My back feels good. My lower back feels good. So I felt good automatically. I mean, I took a long shower, a long one, right? And then I got my dentistry kit, and I went to work on my teeth. I forgot to do my ears last night, right? And then so I said, all right. And then I ate and I went immediately to sleep. Then my sleep was so relaxing, so refined, so deep. I went to bed around 1 o'clock and I jumped up. You know how you jump up like you be like, I better not be late. And I looked at the clock, it was 3:50, 3:45, 3:55, something like that. I was like, oh, I got another hour and 15 minutes. But you know, when you go back to sleep, you got to be careful. And as I woke up this morning, I'm like, I have no cravings at all. I can breathe. I notice because I'm very in tune with my body. So I noticed a significant difference that I can, when I breathe, my lungs don't do this, but I can breathe. And my diaphragm was like, whew. Now my diaphragm is being used properly. Now I worked out this morning and my muscles that I trained were in sync. My joints felt so much better. My mind was so much clearer. It wasn't like I was in the gym. It was like, go hard or go home. It was like, no, get the work done and go home. You know, hard is hard. Depending on the intensity of your mind and energy and your effort that you put in, regardless of what level you're at. So I'm just sharing with you that. So when I did the wet cupping, now along with the fasting, now I am more inclined to be a lot more careful with what I put in my body now. So for example, when I was fasting before, it was like, all right, eat as much as you can, eat whatever you want at times, and then go fast. After I took some blood out and I feel this damn good, even my voice sounds different. Like I sound younger, I feel younger. When I talk, I can hear myself. It's just certain things, you know, like that I'm taking to notice. And with that being said, so now I'm being a lot more careful with what I put in my body starting this morning. I still got the same coffee I usually get, but I didn't even want that. I enjoy coffee. It's a luxury for me, right? It's a luxury for me, but I don't really want anything now. I'm really waiting to go to the bathroom so I can really see how I feel after that, you know, to do number 2. Because, so I'm sharing with you that wet cupping, and it's wet because the blood comes out. Then there's dry cupping, then there's fire cupping, right? So, and I'm noticing, so as you see, it's like, my face is like, it's clear. I'm like, yo, what the hell, yo, I feel so good, right? And this is the look that I get after a 3-day fast, but why do I have to wait for a 3-day fast to feel good? So there's different levels to this. So, because I've been fasting. Oh, and one more thing. Now, we have to be very careful because the food we eat, if it's GMO or got some chemicals in it that's not supposed to be in it. Well, it's supposed to be in it to preserve the food, but if it gets in your and you're unaware of it, it's worse than a snake bite. It's worse than a venomous snake bite. Because when a snake bites you, the doctor asks, what type of snake was it? Or did you get the snake? So they can get the other poison or medicinal medicine to get rid of it. But if you're eating food and whoever is controlling the food is putting chemicals in the food, then you don't know what's going to your system and it's killing you, then that's why it's worse than a snake bite, because you don't even know where your disease started from. Until most of the time it's too late, until you're like, well, what just happened? I mean, I was all of a sudden fine a month ago, now I'm feeling weird today. So we have to be careful. So now somebody asked me, they said, well, can't fasting do that, clean your blood? Of course. But 3 to 27 days a month or every other month of dry fasting will do the trick. Okay, 3 to 27 days of dry fasting every month to every other month will do the trick. Dry fasting, no water, no coffee, living a life under your standards. But now that I feel like this and I have food home, regardless of what it is, I feel great. I feel amazing. My energy is up. I feel so good. So wet cupping has motivated me to take my fasting and discipline with what I eat already to a whole entire level. But as the saying goes, consistency is key. Just because I did it one day does not mean that I've made a dramatic difference. I can make a significant difference, but not a dramatic difference. That is the that is the that is the awareness of it. Excuse me. Dramatic difference, significant difference. Significant difference, I can see the significance and the benefits of doing it, feeling it, expressing it, sleep, etc. But the dramatic difference comes from doing this for at least 3 years and then some. Okay, so I've done dry cupping for years, stretching for years, massages for years, but now it's time to take my cupping, fasting, massages, meditation, and food to a whole entire different level. I'm looking forward to see how this plays out. I want to stay young, but I don't mind looking old at the proper timing. But I prefer to feel and stay young. Peace and enjoy. Thank you for watching.